Hello, hello again. It's me, Lorry Fire at Regular Bottom. Well, today I went into Iceland. I haven't been in Iceland for ages and ages and ages, and I saw as I walked in that they do Greg's food. You know, their sausage rolls and cheese and onion bakes and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, I know, I'll buy some of them, one of each, and I'll take them home, see what they're like. And at the same time, I'll go to Greg's and I'll buy their ready-made ones and we'll do a comparison. After I've been into after I've been into Iceland, I went into Lidl's and I saw that they do the same sort of thing. Well, similar sort of thing. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll get some of those as well. We'll do a three-way test. So here we go with it. Here's what I bought. Here we've got Lidl's. Greg's. That one is the vegan sausage roll. That one is the ordinary sausage roll. That one with the straight lines is the sausage and bean and cheese melt. That one's the chicken bake, as they call it. That one's the chicken bake from Lidl's. That one's the sausage, bean and cheese melt from Lidl's. All laid out, all ready to go. The ones from Greg's are sat there waiting to be eaten. In comparison, I'm going to have to warm those up a bit just to make them so they're the same temperature. The easiest way to do that is the microwave and make them soggy. So what I'll probably do is I'll put them into the oven in the last 2 or 3 minutes just to make sure they're warmed up. Each and every one of these sausage rolls, the timings for them is about 25 to 30 minutes and the melts are somewhere between 25 and 32 minutes. So I think 30 minutes for everything will be just fine. And it does say cook until they're golden brown. So that's in a fan oven at 200 degrees. Once the oven's warmed up, then we'll be able to go and see what we're doing. And there's the oven warming itself up, getting ready for these lovely Greg's things to go in. See, look, I'll turn it up and turn it down, and it's at 200 degrees. So let's pop them in there for 30 minutes. See how it turns out. 30 lovely minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
And that's it. We'll come back in 30 minutes and see how they look. I'll tell you the prices. In Greg's itself, the sausage rolls were £1.25 each and the melts were £2 each, which came out £6.50 for the 4 items. Now, for the same items in Iceland, the chicken bakes were £2.85, I think, for 2, which is £1.42.5 each. So a lot cheaper to cook yourself. The vegan sausage rolls were £2.85. The sausage rolls themselves were £2.85, and that's for 4. So that works out at just less than 75 each. And the sausage and bean melts was £2 for 2, which makes it £1 each. In Lidl's, sausage rolls were £1.19 for 4. The sausage and bean bake, £1.39 for 2. What's that? That's 70 pence each. Yes, 70 pence each. And the chicken bakes were £1.19. That's 60 pence each. So Lidl's prices are a lot cheaper, but we'll see what the quality's like. The Iceland ones are cheaper than buying in Greg's ready cooks, working out around about half price, but you're having to cook it yourself. But then again, you're cooking it yourself and you are eating it at home. So let's see. We'll see when the 30 minutes is up and it's all cooked. I'll let you know and we'll go on a bit more. Nice golden brown. Let's see how long they've been in for. Alexa, how much time left?
You have 12 minutes left on your 30-minute timer.
12 minutes left and they look as though they're browning off. I wonder if 30 minutes is too long. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? That's their instructions on the back boxes though, so that's what we've got to do. And of course there's no instructions on the box for cooking in an air fryer, which you thought there would be nowadays, but no, they still haven't done that one. Alexa, stop. 30 minutes is up. I've actually put the Greggs ones in the bottom shelf for 3 minutes just to bring the heat back into them. So we can turn you off. Whoa. Bring them out. And onto the side. There's the Greggs ones. Bring them out onto the side. That's all our oven cooking done. One plate for a sausage roll. And a Greggs vegan roll. And you can see they are, because they're marked on here. Look, sausage roll, vegan roll. You can tell what the difference is. Very clever of them. We'll have the Lidl sausage roll up on the side. Greggs home cooked vegan roll. Greggs home cooked sausage roll. All there. Now in the middle plate we'll have Greggs own chicken bake, and on the furthest plate we'll have Greggs own sausage, bean and cheese melt. Greggs home cooked, Lidl's home cooked, Greggs home cooked chicken I mean, and Lidl's home cooked chicken. Here's a Greggs sausage roll, bought from the store. I've actually warmed me up again because otherwise it would have been cold. Pastry is really nice and flaky. Sausage tastes like sausage, which you could say is unusual, but that's very good. And we'll go with Greggs home cooked one. Looks slightly different, the meat looks slightly different, and of course it's been cooked for the right amount of time. The pastry is flaky, but a bit more crispy. And the sausage meat, I would say, is still the same. And the Lidl's own. Doesn't look as though there's so much sausage meat in there. It looks as though they've been a bit sparing with the sausage meat. Pastry's very flaky. Sausage meat tastes very, very similar. And it's just a bit more sparing. Onto the vegan sausage roll, which I've heard very good reports about. That's Greggs own from their store. Again, the pastry is very flaky, but can you see the difference in colour? It's from their own store, but the vegan one is more yellowy, probably because it hasn't got any animal fats in it. And Greggs own vegan, oh look at that inside, doesn't look very sausagey at all. Greggs own vegan home cooked one, again the colour of it is not as brown. Pastry's more crispy, I would say, probably because it's been done for the right amount of time in our oven, which may or may not be hotter than their ovens. Onto the sausage. Sausage and cheese and beans. Cutting it in half. Let a bit of air into it as well. Straight away, I can tell you the home cooked one is a lot more crispy on the pastry. So then we'll cut. Now going back to the store-bought one. Inside you've got beans and cheese and what feels like the same sausage as in the sausage roll. Very nice. I'd probably go for that one again. Have to see what the steak bake's like. This one is their home cooked one. You can see on the inside things have moved around a little bit, but not too much. And the insides is like a volcano. It's going to burn your mouth. But you've got the same layout, 2 pieces of sausage, beans and cheese in the middle. Again, as I say, it's been done in the oven for 30 minutes. And this one's the Lidl's one. Again, you've got 2 pieces of sausage, cheese and beans in the middle. More cheesy, less beany. It looks to me like they've made a cheese and bean mixture. And it's gone very cheesy. Nice. The chicken bake. Cut them all in half. Let some of the heat out. So the chicken one, chicken from Greg's store, full with chicken, look at that inside. Very chickeny. I'll go for that again over the bean and sausage one. Greg's own from Iceland. Looks as though it's popped up a bit inside. But yes, very chickeny. Lastly, Lidl's chicken. Just as good as Greg's, really. The only thing I would say it's slightly lacking in chicken meats, but only a little bit less. Not enough to make a difference to what you're eating. So my thoughts on this, final. Vegan sausage roll from Greg's themselves, very nice. Vegan sausage roll cooked at home, not so good. Ordinary sausage roll from Greg's, very nice. Ordinary sausage roll cooked at home, very nice. Lidl's sausage roll, less meat, still good, good value. Going on to the sausage bakes, they're good. The store-bought one is very nice, and the home-cooked one is the same contents inside, it's very nice. And the Lidl's one is very cheesy, but not so good. Going on to the chicken bake, or chicken slice I think they call it. The one from Greg's own store is really good. Lovely chicken, lovely pastry that's cooked fine. The one cooked at home, yes, lovely chicken, same filling. The pastry should be the same, but it's more crispy because it's probably been done in the oven, my oven, than theirs. And finally the Lidl's one, it's good and it's got plenty of taste, maybe a slight less bit of chicken. So marks out of 10. I think I give Greg's probably 8 out of 10 for the whole lot. Lidl's probably 7 out of 10, but their chicken bake, chicken slice, whichever you want to call it, comes out best. In the sausage, cheese and bean melts, Greg's own from their own store comes out best. And in the sausage rolls, I'd say the vegan one is nice, but I wouldn't go back to it. The ordinary sausage roll is very good. It's a favourite for everybody. And I think the Greg's store-bought sausage roll is the winner on a lot of that. All done. I'm not going to eat the rest. I'll eat some of it and wait till wifey gets home and she can have the rest when she gets home. That's all from me for now. Lorry Fire at Wrigley Bottom. If you do like this video, please like and subscribe. If you don't like it, please like and subscribe. Hiya, me again, Lorry Fire at Wrigley Bottom. I'm just going to try out the Greggs Festive Bakes from Iceland. They're exclusive to Iceland, although they do their festive bakes in the store as well. So I've done them as the instructions say on the side of the box. There it is. Fan oven, 200 degrees centigrade, 30 minutes. It says to enjoy these delicious festive bakes at their best. Baked from frozen, which I've done. Preheat the oven and the baking tray. Bake in the middle of the oven and check their piping hot. So there you go, festive bakes. You can see what's inside them. It's got delicious chicken breast pieces, sage and onion stuffing, sweet skewer bacon, then a creamy sage and cranberry sauce, all parcelled up in their crumb-topped tasty puff pastry. Sounds lovely. So I've taken them out of the oven and they've burst. Both of them have burst. They've popped their load, but hopefully they'll still be tasty. They've got their traditional markings for these type of bakes, so you can tell which ones they are. And I'm going to put some cranberry sauce with it as well, just so I give it a bit of extra. Spice it up a bit. Give it a bit of cranberry. That's nice, isn't it? In the gob you go. Well, that cranberry that I've put on as an extra really makes it taste nice. So, yeah, I would say add extra cranberry to it and you've got a bit of a decent snack, which is all these are really, is a snack, not a meal. And finally, just to show that I've not been swindled on one, here's the second one, cut in half, opened up, and you can see that there's lots and lots of stuffing, loads of stuffing, a few bits of bacony type stuff. There's your cranberry, one bit of chicken flavoured sauce, and yeah, well, it's full up. Well, the only way to improve it I can see is put some extra cranberry in. So there you go, that's it. So I'm going to scoff them and we'll show you later on. Yeah, got interrupted by someone coming to the door, but anyway, so I'm carrying on eating this. The box says it's tender chicken pieces. Well, if you can find more than 2 pieces of chicken in each one, you'll be lucky. The rest of it's mainly stuffing, sauce, tiniest bit of cranberry and the tiniest bit of bacon. But it's tasty, but I wouldn't write home about it. And they work out, what do they work out? £2 a go in Greggs, and these ones work out £2.79 for 2 in Iceland. So you're not really getting a wonderful deal with them, but they're all right. They're not that bad. That's all for now. See you later. Bye-bye. This time it's the turn of the festive vegan bake from Greggs. I've put them in the air fryer for 25 minutes at 180. And I'll put some extra cranberry on there just to give it a bit of flavour. Let's cut them open, see how they look. And we cut this one open. Turn it up. Show you how it looks inside. Bear in mind it's vegan, so there won't be any meat in there. Looks like a load of brown yellowy muck. But let's see how it tastes. I'll tell you what, the taste is very nice. Don't really need the extra cranberry, it's really quite nice. So, thumbs up for that one. Here we go then, back to the bakes again. You got the Greggs cheese and onion bakes and the Lidl's cheese and onion bakes. Greggs one at the top, Lidl's one at the bottom. Can't see a lot of difference in them. So they both go into the air fryer because I found that's the easier way of doing it. And we'll see how they turn out. There you go. I've put them in the air fryer at 180 for 20 minutes. See how they turn out. The actual recommendation is fan oven, 200 degrees, 28 minutes. It's finished. It's beeped. So we'll have to get it out from the air fryer. And you can see, look, they are freshly done. Put them on the plate. Greggs, Iceland. Greggs, Lidl's. Greggs one from Iceland, Lidl's one from Lidl's. Both done for the same time in the same air fryer. And now let's cut them and see how they look. First thing I noticed when cutting into them is that the Greggs one is slightly more crispy. This is the Lidl's one, contents look good. This is the Greggs one, the contents look good. Let's see how they taste. It's going to be hot. We come back down to what they look like. I think the Greggs one, the pastry is a bit lighter, the Lidl's is a bit darker, but overall I think price for price, Lidl's wins hands down. Let's finish them up and see how they go when I'm finished. And the next two of Greggs wonderful bakes. These are the Greggs bakes from Iceland. You got this one is the vegetarian and this one is the corned beef. And we're going to try them both out today. Let's cut them in half. That's some of the heat out. Actually, it's not vegetarian, it's vegetable. So the pastry's standard vegetable. And that one, corned beef. Greggs corned beef. So we'll cut a piece off now. Let's try it this way. They've just come out of the air fryer. So they're very crispy. Not really a fan of corned beef as it is, but give it another try. It's full of corned beef. Pastry is the standard Greggs pastry. This one's the vegetable one. You can see all the vegetables oozing out. Here we go. So we've got all sorts of vegetables in there. Don't know what there is. Bits of broccoli. So a bit of pea there. Both very good, both very flavoursome. Nice addition to the Greggs family of bakes. There you go, it's all gone. Quite honestly, I wouldn't say the corned beef bake is something to write home about, but the vegetable bake's very nice, got a lovely flavour to it. I did try adding ketchup to the bakes, and that didn't do them any favours at all. They're better off without. Pastry's very good. It's very flaky, but I say the corned beef bake, that one there, not very good. The vegetable bake, really quite nice, lovely. So, overall, vegetable bake wins out on that one. Having tried out the Greggs bakes and sausage rolls, and the Greggs from Iceland sausage rolls and bakes, and the Lidl's versions of the sausage rolls and bakes, I can now tell you that I'm really quite impressed with the lot. But the best of the lot was Lidl's because of the price. They're a lot cheaper than the Greggs ones. The Greggs ones from Iceland are just as good as their own from their shop because they are the same thing, but you have to cook them at home. So I would say go down to Lidl's and buy theirs because they're a lot better value and they taste so similar you wouldn't know the difference. That's it. Bye-bye. Bye from me. Bye from Laurie Fire at Wrigley Bottom. Don't forget, subscribe and like, and hit the bell button so you can be notified of any new videos that are coming up. That way we'll be able to keep in touch and I can build up my viewers. Thank you very much. Bye again.